Hello you Welcome to the Money Guide. Now it doesn't seem to matter how many times I point you guys in the direction of YouTubers like The Professional who do this properly and professionally, you all seem to want to hear it from me. So yeah, here this is. Plus a lot of the lads are busy doing exams and revision and all that kind of thing at the moment, so I thought I'd give them a little break this week and do this instead. Now according to the poll I put out last week, 90% of you are broke as Now, I'm going to try and fix that for you. There'll be no glitches here, no quick easy methods. This is the legit way to earn money in GTA Online. I've never taken advantage of exploits and glitches. To me, it just takes the fun out of the game. But if that's what you're into, go for it. I ain't got a problem with it. A bit of history on this before we get straight into it. Back before I started the Red Sparrows, I was a grinder. All I used to do was just make money to buy more planes and more properties and yachts and things like that, because that's just what I wanted to do in the game, and that's what everybody seems to want to do in the game nowadays. So anyway, I'm going to get stuck right in, try and keep this video as short as I possibly can, because last time I tried making one of these money guides, it was just way too long. It was just not something I was happy with uploading. So let's get straight into the video, guys. Now first, starting off in GTA Online, you are going to have nothing. Now the first thing you are going to want to do is get yourself 50 grand. Now that sounds ridiculously hard, but it really isn't. Just take advantage of the current adversary mode that's double money or something like that. You should get it in about 2 games. Once you have done that, you will be able to set up as a VIP. Wow, somebody's messed up my jet. Amazing. You will be able to set up as a VIP and do VIP work. I'm not going to explain how to do VIP work because there are plenty of guides, and I'm just going to link one by The Professional right now of how you can make a couple of 100k per hour by doing that. Now, the first thing you should be doing as a new player trying to make money is helping other people sell their businesses. Now, when I say that, I don't mean under a CEO, because you'll make barely enough money to cover your time there. That's a whole other story. I mean under an MC as a prospect or any other rank. It doesn't actually make a difference, but you will get 10% of whatever the overall sale is worth. So for instance, if I'm going to sell a full stock 400 odd K, that means you as a prospect are going to get 40k per sale. And the best thing about that is it doesn't even come out of my pocket as an MC president. That is magic money given to you by Rockstar just by helping out being in the MC. Now in our crew, obviously we have quite a lot of people who like to sell their product, and it is double money right now, which is great. As a minimum, I tend to sell 4 businesses when we're doing it within an hour. So that's 4 lots of money you're going to earn off of just one MC president. What we do is we go around in rotation, so we'll sell all mine, then we'll sell all of someone else's, then we'll sell all of someone else's. So you can see how being a prospect and an MC can earn you money very quickly, and you can be on the road to buying your first business. The first thing you want to save up for is a bunker. Now the bunker is the best passive business when you're starting out overall. Okay, now some people might argue with me, they might say it's an MC, something like that. I completely disagree. Okay, the bunker is the best passive money maker. It has the highest payout for exactly the same amount of cost, and you sell it a mil per full thing. Now when it comes to the bunker, cheaper is not always better. The cheapest one up here is the one I own, which is quite funny. And I wish I had not bought this. I wish I had saved a few extra 100,000 and bought one down here. Now this doesn't seem like a far distance, but trust me, bunker sell missions, they only give you 15 minutes to do it in. And if you're doing a sell mission where there's 4 buggies, something like that, and it's waypoints all the way down here, trust me, that is going to take a long time and you're going to be cutting it really close. Spending an extra couple of 100k down here, you'll make your money back even faster. Trust me on that, trust me. Now when you're buying the bunker, I would honestly forget about cosmetics right now. You don't need cosmetics. First and quarters, no. Shooting range, no. Gun locker, no. Transportation, no. You just want to buy this for 1.5 million. Now the only reason why I have the cheap one still and haven't bought the one further down south by Fort Zancudo is because I have already ploughed millions into this thing. Now I really wish I hadn't, and if I could go back I would have bought the one further down. I thought I was saving money and I thought it wasn't going to make much of a difference, but oh my god, it does. The further south you buy it, the better it's going to be. Now 1.5 million doesn't seem like a lot, and you're like, well Bradley, why don't you just buy that now with the money you've got? Now, the reason why is upgrades. Upgrades are fundamental when running a business. Do not buy another business until you've fully upgraded the one you have just bought. You need the upgrades. If you do not have the upgrades on your business, this won't be worth it. You will not earn your money back fast enough. Equipment upgrade is just under $1 million. Staff upgrade is about $500,000, maybe just above. I might be getting that wrong. Security upgrade is just underneath. So let me explain to you which order you need to buy these in. You need to buy them left to right. Okay? Now you can see as you hover over it, it does explain exactly what it does. In a nutshell, equipment upgrade, that means your supplies will make more stock, and that stock will be worth more. Staff upgrade, this means that your stock will be filled up faster, okay? So the biggest tip I'm going to give you in this video is spend money on making money faster. If you find yourself, you've grinded and grinded, you've been helping other people out for a whole week or, you know, a whole 2 days or a whole day, and you've got $1 million there to spend, do not buy a car, do not do something like that, okay? You bought your business, right? You're starting to make about $1 million. Do not, until you, I repeat, do not spend it on cosmetics and cars and luxury items like that until you've fully upgraded your business, because the more you put into your business, the faster you're going to be able to make money. And then when you need $1 million, when you need $2 million, when you need $3 million, and you just need it now, you can just get it like that. It can just be there for when you need it. It's like, oh, okay, I just need to do a couple drops and then I'm going to buy that car, rather than having to feel like you've got to grind and feel like it's takes so long to earn money, because it really doesn't. If you set yourself up properly, you don't even need to play that long. You can play for, you know, 4 hours a week and still earn a couple of mil. You know, it's easy. It is really easy. Security upgrade. Honestly, I've never actually had a bunker raid, and I haven't always had the security upgrade. This basically just reduces your chance of getting raided. So when you own one of these businesses, have the chance of your stock being raided by AIs, and it all going away. It is quite easy to recover it, but sometimes that does happen. Security upgrade, this just prevents that from happening and just saves you time when you register as an MC. You don't get an alert saying, oh, you're being raided, you need to go and get it now. I don't know what that voice was about, but yeah. Another thing I forgot to mention quickly, and a very, very important aspect of running a business, especially a bunker business, any business whatsoever. So you can see how my stock is just over half full at the moment. That's probably going to take about 3 vehicles to sell, 2 to 3 vehicles to sell. So when you are running a business as a bunker or any other business, you require supplies. Now supplies are obviously this level here. Supplies turn into stock, so supplies are what your staff turn into actual weaponry or coke or whatever you're running here. Now when you go into resupply, do not ever steal supplies. Stealing supplies is a complete waste of time, and you're never ever gonna make your money. Now people say, oh, but the profit margin is much better if you steal supplies because you're not paying anything out in the first place. Let me tell you, you are going to spend so much time stealing supplies to fill that damn bar up that it is never ever going to make you enough money to warrant buying this thing in the first place. Buy supplies, a full bar is 75k, okay? 75k fills this up a quarter. Now, I'll tell you why that's good. That sounds like it's shit, but that is really good, okay? So you're going to sell that at just over 200k, okay? So that's 150k profit on a normal day. And the beautiful thing is, you buy one set of supplies, wait for that to fill up to about a quarter of the way, okay? So it should, when you walk into the bunker, it's say 200 something, 210 or something like that, and you'll actually sell it for just a bit more than that. If you're selling it for under $250,000, it's only going to be 1 vehicle to deliver. So if you're a solo player, you just buy 1 batch of supplies, you go around, you do all your other businesses, you can make that 75k back in minutes, seriously minutes, in 10-15 minutes, something like that, by doing VIP work, helping other people sale, that kind of thing. So your profit per hour is much more efficient, and you're going to be making money much faster if you buy your supplies. Never steal supplies, it's a complete waste of time. Just as an overview, it takes 4 lots of buying supplies, so 4 lots of full bars of this. When you steal supplies, it will only go up about this much. Not going to lie to you. If you're lucky, it might go half, that kind of thing, and that is going to be, you know, a 10-minute mission half the time, 5-10 minute mission. If you're a solo player, buy supplies once, wait for this bar to go all the way down, and sell. Always resupply just before you sell as well, because that way then you're only using the same 75k over and over again and just profiting off of it every single time. Now moving on. Whilst that's going, and you're making money on all of this, and you've bought all of your upgrades, and everything's going nice and swiftly, and you're making a ton of money off of your bunker, you're going to want to go over to your clubhouse, wherever you bought it. So get in your MC computer. Amazing work. Now this is where you buy your MC businesses. Now, as you can see, I only have 4 of the 5, and I recommend doing as follows. So, you have a long list of things right here, and obviously these businesses are on sale, so if you're buying them at the time of me making this video, well done, I applaud you. You need to buy the cheapest coke locker you can. So the top 3 businesses you're going to want as an MC is the first one you buy is the cocaine locker, because that is the highest profit. Next up is the meth lab, that is the second highest profit, and the third is counterfeit cash. Now these are kind of the must-haves. You don't need weed, I just kind of do because I like to do bigger sales and help out other people, and it's kind of just another project I wanted to work on. But this really doesn't profit enough to warrant buying it as your first business. You want your first one to be this, the cocaine lockup. You want cocaine, then meth, then cash. And like I said earlier about the bunker, the same thing applies. These all have upgrades, they all have the same upgrades as the bunker. You need to buy the upgrades first on the cocaine lockup, get that fully upgraded, get that fully going before you get onto the next business. Make sure it's profiting as much as it possibly can, otherwise you are wasting your time and money. And you're going to be sat here for hours wondering why it's so hard to make money in this game. Top tip. These top 3 here, so the coke, the meth and the counterfeit cash, the best locations are the cheapest ones, which is amazing. Now, once you've got your passive businesses all lined up and all sorted, I would advise going for a CEO office. What you'll find is that this is actually a very good solo business.
Hello.
Now, as a CEO, the first thing you are going to want to buy, the very first thing you are going to want to buy is a vehicle warehouse. Now the vehicle warehouse is one of the fastest solo methods, if not the fastest solo methods to make money in the game, but it is hands-on, so you will not be able to do other things whilst you are making money. So the idea of having the bunker and the coke lab and everything like that, all the MC businesses, they're passive businesses. You fill them up with stock, they make money whilst you are doing whatever else you're doing in session. Okay, so you can go off on a jolly, still have fun, do whatever you want to do with that time, and it will be there ready to sell for you with minimal work at a later time. Now, the best way to, if you actively really want to push the money making thing, okay, is you have the passive businesses going, and instead of just messing about in the time that those is building up and those are generating income for you, you do vehicle cargo. Now vehicle cargo is a very fast money making method. It might take a little while to set up because there is a method to maximize earnings from the vehicle warehouse. You're going to want to source vehicles right here. And when you source the vehicles, you're going to source standard, medium or high-end cars. Now, here's the trick. You source 10 standard range cars and 10 medium range cars. Do not sell standard and medium range cars, okay? Because what happens is when your vehicle warehouse fills up with 10 standard vehicles and 10 medium vehicles, you will only source high-end cars, and high-end cars sell for the most amount of profit. So whenever you get a high-end car, sell it, okay? So we're gonna, like this here, this is a standard range, okay? So I'm gonna collect the standard range car, and I am going to keep it. I will not sell it, I will just keep it. This means that every time I source a car after this is full, so this is the last vehicle I need to make sure I only get high-end vehicles, this means that I will only source high-end cars. So that's why, really? Okay. So I'm gonna go rail that guy right now. Come on bro, you're going after vehicle cargo, you can go after me in a jet, come on. Come on, up you pop! So guys, this is why passive mode should not be allowed in militarized jets, in militarized anything, really. It's because he's just gone and destroyed that vehicle cargo. I put bounty on him so that when he pops out of passive, he can't go back into passive, but he literally will not leave passive. He knows I'm circling him, I've even offered him a fair fight, he just will not do it. He will not fight me. And it's probably because he knows his KD will go. Yeah, complete KD warrior, look at that. So just because he knows it's slightly at risk, then don't do it. Anyway.
Just so you know, that problem, it's been dealt with.
Ah, there he goes. And that is basically all there is to it. So, in summary, just make sure you help lots of people to earn your money, do lots of VIP work, don't destroy cargo, that doesn't get you anywhere. Invest money in making money. Spend money on making money faster. Every bit of money you get, don't spend it on something like a car or something. Put it into making money faster and you will enjoy the game a lot more, and it will be a lot easier for you to make money. You won't have to be frustrated that things are so expensive because they won't feel as expensive. You'll be able to get that car you want, that plane you want, anything like that, you know, in a day. So I really wouldn't worry too much when people say, oh, it's too hard to make money, because it's really not. You just need to set yourself up right and you're fine. Feel free to join our crew sessions if you don't have a crew to grind with, because we will always be grinding after the after displays, after practices and that kind of thing. Get making money, people. Jesus, Matty.